President Lee Jae-myung is set to depart for Canada today for the G7 summit as his first foreign trip since taking office less than 2 weeks ago. Coordination is underway for talks with U.S. President Donald Trump on the sidelines of the summit, with trade at the top of Lee's mind. Our presidential office correspondent Yoon Jung-min starts us off.
South Korea's new leader, Lee Jae-myung, embarks on his 3-day trip to Canada to attend the G7 summit, making his debut on the global diplomatic stage, less than 2 weeks since he was sworn in. His participation means more than just that, says the president's national security advisor Sung-lac, following the 6-month-long leadership vacuum in Seoul.
Last year, South Korea's democracy met a crisis due to martial law. Having overcome the crisis, this will serve as the first chance on the international stage to send a message that democratic Korea is back.
President Lee is heading to Calgary on Monday, where he is expected to hold back-to-back meetings with leaders from a host of countries, which were invited as guests like Korea. The following day, he will attend the G7 expanded session in Kananaskis, where energy security will top the agenda. Lee will address the session to lay out Korea's visions for diversifying energy supply chains, as well as artificial intelligence and energy. Apart from that, coordination is underway for bilateral meetings with the group of 7 members, including the U.S. and Japan. This comes as the Trump administration's July deadline for tariff negotiations nears.
Through bilateral talks, we'll have an opportunity to strengthen friendly cooperation with major countries in terms of our national interest and pragmatic diplomacy. We will also make progress in discussing pending issues such as trade.
This year's Group of 7 meeting comes as the group celebrates 50 years of partnership, but also while the world is facing increasing instability, including in the Middle East. Eyes are also on whether the G7 will send a coordinated message towards China or Russia. It also remains to be seen whether President Lee will get to meet his Ukrainian counterpart, Volodymyr Zelensky, and whether he will attend the NATO summit slated for next week. Yoon Jung-min, Arirang News.